The winter arc is a deliberate phase, a concentrated period, often the month leading into a new year, when a person intentionally tightens discipline across goals, productivity, nutrition, and health. It's a season designed for locking in habits and practicing the small actions that shape character. Shorter days and fewer social demands make winter uniquely suited for focused work. Fewer distractions, quieter hours, and a natural invitation to structure your time. By treating the season as a compact training ground, you create reliable scaffolding for transformation, measurable routines, repeatable rituals, and cumulative wins that prove progress is possible. Framing the winter arc as just a phase is both honest and strategic. The concentrated effort of a season is often easier to start than an open ended lifetime commitment. It gives a clear window for experimentation and discipline without the pressure of permanence. Yet the paradox is that a temporary experiment can become the gateway to lasting change. The difficulty of beginning is real. The first steps go against habit and comfort, but the arc answers that resistance with schedule, practice, and small feedback loops. Daily consistency in small specific actions compounds. What feels arduous on day one becomes familiar by week three, and by month's end, you have both evidence and momentum. Beyond habit formation, the winter arc clarifies long term vision. It forces you to ask what a meaningful achievement could look like, and then to orient daily effort toward that image. Nutrition becomes fuel for energy and cognition. Movement becomes a non negotiable investment in resilience. Focused work blocks become the building units of competence. Ideally, the arc is more than a seasonal vanity. Its true value is as a prototype for sustainable growth across physical, financial, and mental domains. Use it to map what works, which routines scale, which habits stick, and which practices you want to carry forward once the season ends. Social media have popularized the winter arc as a trend, with neat images, viral challenges, and mass motivation posts. But its deeper worth is preparation, not performance. The virtues it promotes follow discipline, consistency, and clarity. These are counterweights to distraction, indulgence, and complacency. The arc strips away noise and asks you to trade short term comforts for durable capacity. That trade is not glamorous, it's practical. It trains tolerance for discomfort, sharpens attention, and produces the compound returns of competence with confidence, freedom, and the ability to choose bigger challenges later. Treat the winter arc as an invitation rather than a verdict. Don't expect a season to fix everything overnight. Expect it to teach you how to organize your life so meaningful change is possible. Break goals into weekly experiments, measure outcomes, and decide which practices deserve a permanent space in your routine. If you repeat the arc year after year, you'll find that what once was a seasonal push becomes the foundation of steady progress. In this way, winter stops being a deadline and becomes a discipline, a short, structured rehearsal that builds the endurance to change across every season of life. Use the quiet of winter not to wait for a new year, but to build the habits that make every year new.